Here in Kansas City tonight from T-Mobile Center, our fourth quarterfinal, the 6-seed TCU taking on the 3-seed Big 12 men's tournament. Iowa State against Arizona. That is set for one semifinal tomorrow in Houston, awaiting the winner of this one of D1. So check out the starting lineups. Harding and Pierre, 6'6", then Robinson, Punch, and Edmonds. No player bigger than 6. Badunga and Punch set to jump it up. Kip Kissinger tosses it in the air, and Trey White controls Kansas basketball. And they
spread the court just like that.
Punch switched on to Peterson. Lob, no. It was actually a shot. And there's Tiller with the offensive rebound of the push. Feed inside. Badunga as the double comes. Council uses the ball fake, and then that scoop. He's so like they're booing. They're actually kind of barking, woofing like dogs, because he talks about how you got to play like a dog.
Well,
nice year for Kansas.
He sure did. And he's been really good lately, the last 10.
Council wide open.
It's crazy. Frogs, especially in this building.
And now Peterson looking to turn the corner and draws contact. It's a TCU team that they make their living at the defensive end. They turn it over. Punch fires. That's off the mark. Tipped out. Council.
There he goes.
Full head of steam.
Look
Council at the basket. Got it rejected.
Oh, I love that speed, John. He fade away from him. You want to take it to the rim and try to get him in foul trouble.
Tiller inside. Spins, shoots, hits. How about Kansas channeling Brett Saber 20 or 5:20 into this game?
One of the things I like about this start is, what does Peterson have? Maybe one shot?
And finally, it's Edmonds. (9-3) is Pierre. Flips it up and puts. Shot clock under 10. White working on Toulson. White jumper. And it scrapes. It got off to a great start. And now Harding. And the little guy.
Iowa for Fran McCaffrey the last couple of years.
Council lob and a throwdown for Tiller. The board.
Now, these are shots, the last couple I don't like if I'm Bill Self.
Levicious. And TCU has the lead.
Remember, this guy, that's bad defense. He celebrated.
McDowell draws the contact, and Jamari will go to the line.
Well, if you're going to play for Bill Self.
Yeah, last year with Oregon State, averaged just under 9 in that similar range.
Wow.
McDowell.
You got a crowd, Darren, with purple jerseys.
Off balance shot, and that rims out, but he'll go to the line.
And, a lot of minutes, 29 minutes. Offensive juggernaut, no chance heading into March Madness.
And missed 11 games this year.
Aaron, quite a bit of that game.
Peterson goes to help. Punch off the window, no good. Levicious, no good, but he's fouled.
Duke playing without 2 starters. Caleb Foster, Patrick Gamba. John Shire said he's not going to play. Tiller to keep it alive, but he couldn't control it.
Harding down, kicks out. How about Levicious go to the basket?
Angel talked about keeping it simple. They play vanilla basketball. They keep it simple on both ends. Look at this guy.
Inside, there's your guy, Xavier Ender. So far in this one, he's got 8 points.
Oh, great pass. Shoot that.
Pierre lines it up and hits it.
9 weeks ago.
Jackson will try and hit Elmarco Jackson. Last year with that knee injury. Edmonds working on White. He's got the size advantage. Levicious gets another.
There's that mismatch. They switched again. They haven't done that tonight much.
Edmonds on Peterson, overshot it. Shot clock by 16. Elmarco Jackson gives to Council with Edmonds popping out. Council into the paint. And there's Bedunga with the tip. Peterson gets hit hard. And Darren Peterson hits the deck. I think he could have left me out. Bedunga inside. Flory off the glass and in. Point blank, and he gets it to go. Darren Peterson with Toulson on him. Peterson inside. That is beautiful.
Remember,
one punch off the mark. Here's Council. Council racing up ahead. White scored and won. Trey White.
I told Melvin Council at halftime, he said, I think we're the fastest guards in the country. Melvin looked at him and said, you think you're fast?
For TCU. Back the other way. Kansas the lead. Peterson. His jumper.
An 18-3 run in the second half. Great defense by Kansas.
Inside punch reverses. Well done. First two of the game. Rebounds the miss.
TCU's missed a few bunnies at the rim.
Tiller tipped out. 3-minute mark in the first half. Feed the punch. Size advantage on White. And backs him down and puts it in.
Kansas has gone back to switch.
A turnover back the other way. TCU a chance to take the lead. Robinson.
All right, the rim run. The rim run beats him down.
Jamie Dixon in the huddle. We're tied at
great teams that he had in Pittsburgh in the Big East. And they were all gritty, tough kids. Most of them from the East.
He works on Pierre. Council rolls it home.
It's amazing. They emulate it.
Yeah, go to school on it, and it's already part of their game. Punch, puts it in, and one. He'll go to the line. Now 4 seconds, the differential shot clock and game clock. Pierre way downtown, bang.
That was out.
Council kick out, Tiller, and that three wouldn't fall. And we go to the break. TCU with a three.
Also, he said they did not get Flory Bedunga enough touches. He only had 4 points. They want to see more of a post presence on the offensive end.
Peterson set, and then Robinson trying to thread the needle. Here's Peterson, and he's fouled.
Now, I'm going to be critical of Micah Robinson again. I don't know why.
Trying to thread that needle.
And his teammates just told him that. Yeah. Shoot the ball. And he gets fouled a lot, too.
Kansas. Edmonds inside. Missed that shot. Punch had it blocked. Peterson. Tiller trying to flush it. Couldn't do it. And he gets fouled.
Well, Darren made a great read right there with that.
From the line, 77%. Tiller gets him, and punch tracks it down.
And they come with a double right away.
Peterson gives off White, and the two-handed stuff. It's a punch. Bedunga got his hand on the ball. And now punch inside. Gets it to go and one. Council in and out. Rebound Bedunga. And Flory gets fouled.
Got to the Final Four, and all four of those teams I mentioned, I believe, on Sunday night will be 1 seeds.
Yeah, those are really good teams. Tiller swats it.
An IQ for the game, along with that size and athleticism.
Yeah, left ankle injury that cost him. Layla Vicious.
Wow.
And one.
Wow.
Pierre probing, gets a piece of the paint. Toulson kicks out. That's Pierre. And White had it for a moment. Tipped.
As we all know. But a great hire. Good for Casey.
Very cool.
Yep.
And that's a travel. Greg Nixon on the call. And
Toulson had a great night last night, John, didn't he?
Toulson flips it up and puts it in.
See?
Tanner Toulson. And
I did tell him about Sean Farnham last night. He had a big smile.
Sean Farnham, and I mean a dead ringer for Tanner Toolson. Toolson getting into the paint, up and under, left hand wouldn't fall. There's punch.
Man, oh, you talk about mitts. He's
going to add to their lead. Robinson got it. Micah Robinson just 31. Let's check in with Angel.
Guys, David Punch had 26 points last night against Oklahoma State. He has 11 tonight. He told everyone in the media, he said, I feel like I can showcase my...
John, with that toughness.
Bedunga going at Punch. Flory throws it down.
That's a great play by Vicious. Didn't realize they were going to double team Punch, and he just threw across court.
Peterson off the mark. Bedunga puts it.
He made 32 straight field goals in high school.
Harding. And now Robinson, the Kansas City kid. Last year has gone up, and he's continued to be an elite level shot blocker.
And you love the way he's
improved. Look, Bedunga with 79 dunks. It's tied for second most in last three. And Peterson knocks it down. Really good free throw shooter at 8. Gets them both.
Offense, right? Defense, excuse me.
Shot clock winding down. Do they see it? Robinson inside.
Oh, that's a foul.
An 80% free throw shooter. And makes the first to tie the game.
You know, what I like about
Kansas has the lead. Jackson gets them both. Pierre feeding Edmonds. And he threw it away. Feed inside. Good post position and Punch turnover. 8th turnover for TCU, Elmarco Jackson. And rattles it home. Frank, you know, breakdown of each region follows at 9, all on ESPN and the app. You can tell how pro-Kansas the crowd is. Edmonds from deep. Punch the rebound. Punch up. Peterson just has not gotten on track from the floor. Had it knocked away. Wanted a foul. Bedunga gets the foul called. And Bedunga knocks that one down. 67. Played his high school ball in Indiana. Kokomo. Played some high school soccer. Comes to help. And they kick out. Under 10, Pierre.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. That rolled in.
Wow.
Jade. Toolson collects. Tried to spin it home, but he draws the foul.
Watch Pierre. He has the ball.
So Toolson a 1-and-1. Paul Mbia is going to check in for Kansas.
A team owned by Tony Parker. He played on their junior team.
Harding hesitates, looking for space, up and under, left hand wouldn't fall. That goes in, and I believe they'll credit it to inside. And that wouldn't go for Pierre. He wanted a foul call. Peterson at the basket, and one.
Iowa for Jamie Dixon.
Peterson feeding it to Bedunga. Flory inside, rattles that home.
And body on the drive.
Punch hits the first. TCU back in front.
And TCU is leading by 3, so it just shows you how important he's been. But it's really effective, especially when the teammates know where to cut to. Corner.
Physical, choppy game. Kip Kissinger, Gregory Nixon, the rebound.
Here comes Melvin.
Counsel to White. And Kansas has the lead. Harding hesitated, and he got the step on the defender and put it in.
You know, we don't talk about Florida and Wisconsin.
Peterson went behind the back. And is that going to count? Yep. Now with 20. And that bounces off. Jackson and Kansas going the other way, and they get a foul on Pierre. 3:4:21 to go, and Xavier Edmonds checking back in. Jackson gets them both. Peterson takes it away. Peterson at the basket. Couldn't stuff it.
Bill Self always great out of timeouts. Let's see what he draws up. Little slip screen. There it is. Yep. When you know the defense on the pick.
Just drawing it up. We talk about getting the lob.
And what you got to do when you do that, John, is you have to beat his.
There you go.
Yep.
5-point game, 3:02.
Punch is dangerous when they go 5 out.
Oh. Peterson, step back jumper, wouldn't fall. Marco Jackson had it blocked.
Oh.
Shot clock in the hands of Peterson. Bill Self directing traffic. Got to go here. Peterson spinning, shooting, hitting. Ooh. Knocks that one down. He's got 20. Well, Darren Peterson in this game has played 37 minutes.
Yeah, how about that? That's great.
Punch at the basket and the stuff. Timeout TCU.
In a scrimmage, and every time he made one, Bill looked at me and said, we see this every day. And luckily he's Marco Jackson. He's been stellar at that foul line.
Rattles it home, and Jackson. Toss down punch, 3, got it.
All right, one possession game.
Wow.
You know what's
been year. He was out on the court a ton. In fact, he started the first 15 games of his career.
Wow, 10 for 10.
We'll move on. Bill Self's group will go to the semifinals and take on Houston. And what a quartet of teams. And Houston will play Kansas. Our Phillips 66 player of the game is Darren Peterson, as he knocked down points, and Kansas wins it over TCU. Both are against Iowa State, and then Houston and Kansas will square off 9:30 Eastern. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis, Chris Budden will have the call, and that